you know, and the success, the momentum is showing in numbers, right? I mean, we could talk and you know, we could get excited, but the results are right now crazier than I've ever seen before.
Y realmente los números están increíbles, el momentum, o sea, todo lo que está pasando en la empresa de verdad es una locura.
And you know, I always tell people, you don't look for momentum in the back office. You don't look for momentum in, you know, your volume, right? Momentum is a decision that you make as a leader. It's a decision that you make as a person.
Y realmente el momentum no es algo que tú buscas en tu oficina virtual, no es algo que buscas allá afuera. El momentum realmente es una decisión que tú tomas como líder, que tú tomas la decisión de que vas a entrar en momentum. And actually, Jason, just to tell you something, like the team of this call, it's momentum. So it's like really like we're aligned because that's what you're talking about and that's what this call is about. And I didn't even tell you, so that's
No, I didn't even know that, but but it's funny how things work, you know, when you're on the same vibration.
yeah.
And you know, guys, I didn't know that this is a momentum team, so that's awesome. But you know, momentum is a decision. It's a culture, right? It's an energy. And I've been telling people that for years, that don't look in your back office when you want momentum. Look at yourself first and look at the energy that you're putting out.
Le digo mucho esto a las personas que cuando están buscando momentum, y nada más para decirle, chicos, de que yo no le dije a Jason de que esta llamada era de momentum, porque acuérdense que ese es el tema, o sea, es increíble cómo estamos alineados, porque él empezó a hablar de esto, pero yo ni siquiera le dije que era el tema de este super sábado, ¿no? Pero dijo, no veas en la oficina virtual, sino el momentum, búscalo dentro de ti, es una cultura que tú vas a crear y es una decisión personal.
And you know, in the midst of all this craziness that's happening, people ranking up, so many success stories, I'm, you know, really trying to separate the emotion from the reality and figure out how we can keep this momentum going like forever.
Y realmente con todo lo que está pasando ahorita en la compañía de tantos rangos, realmente tenemos que separar la emoción de la realidad para que mantengamos este momentum para siempre, no a corto plazo, sino realmente hacer que esto sea para siempre.
So, and you know, the one thing that I realize is that as a company and all the leadership coming together, I believe, yes, there's a few factors of why we're feeling this momentum, but I truly believe the number one reason is because the leadership in the company is aligned, tighter, and closer than ever. And as a group, when we were in London for that convention, the energy was different. And I feel like that decision to have momentum is the reason why we've been in momentum ever since.
Realmente hay muchas razones por las cuales explicar por qué nosotros estamos en momentum, pero realmente podría decir que una es la principal y es porque el liderazgo está alineado. Desde que fuimos a la convención de Londres, se sintió esa unidad, se sintió esa energía y todo el liderazgo hemos estado así de alineados.
And you know, obviously we got home from London and everything started happening where, you know, now everybody around the world has to stay home and stay safe. And you know, we're doing so many calls, so many trainings on Zoom.
Y lo que pasó después de Londres fue prácticamente que ya nadie pudo salir y que, o sea, justo pasó de que hemos estado en nuestra casa y que todos, tantos equipos, estamos haciendo tantas llamadas, tantos entrenamientos en Zoom.
But what I want to tell you guys, really the message for the next few minutes, is that you need to leave this training today with the elevated mindset. All of you know how to win. You're around great mentors, Ivan Tapia, Paloma. I see Pepe's on here. You know, you guys are around so many amazing leaders all the time, but you need to leave this call today with an elevated mindset beyond anything you've ever done.
Y realmente mi mensaje para cada ustedes el día de hoy es que ¿qué vas a hacer después de esta mentoría, de este super sábado que estamos teniendo? Es que tienes que salir de aquí con una mentalidad elevada porque ustedes ya están alrededor de mentores como Iván, como Anderson, como Pepe, como todo, Cristian, todos los grandes chairmans. O sea, ustedes ya saben cómo ganar, pero ahora simplemente tu mentalidad tiene que estar más elevada que cualquier otra cosa.
Right? Remember that every conversation you have, whether it's with a prospect, whether it's with a leader in your team, a family member, your boyfriend, girlfriend, every conversation you have has an impact on your business, an impact on your success, and an impact on your momentum.
Tienes que saber que cada conversación que tú hagas, ya sea con alguien de tu negocio, con algún prospecto, cada conversación va a tener un impacto en tu negocio.
You're either having one of two conversations, right? The first conversation is you're speaking life into people, you're speaking belief into people. The second type of conversation is you're speaking doubt. And a lot of times people don't even realize, but they're allowing doubt to happen and it's holding them back from going next level.
Y estás teniendo dos tipos de conversaciones. O estás teniendo el tipo de conversación que hablas luz, que hablas fe, que hablas crecimiento, que hablas que vas a avanzar, o estás teniendo el segundo tipo de conversación donde estás hablando duda, miedo y que obviamente ese tipo de conversación te detiene. Entonces tienes que escoger qué tipo de conversación tú vas a hablar.
Right? And you know what's even crazier and more powerful? Sometimes it's the conversations we have with ourselves, right? And we can get on a call and say, I am a chairman, or we can, tell ourselves these positive affirmations. But what I want people to be aware of is the negative affirmations that we might be telling ourselves and we don't even realize.
Y realmente puedes estar en estas llamadas y decir, soy un chairman, pero de lo que quiero que sean conscientes es de estas conversaciones dentro de ti que están a veces pasando, donde a lo mejor tú mismo dentro de ti estás siendo negativo. Entonces tienes que ser consciente de esa parte, de empezar a cambiar interiormente esa conversación.
And I'm going to give you an example. Okay. So sometimes people will tell me, and Paloma and all the chairmen, you guys probably get this all the time, right? People will say, Paloma, I'm stuck. I feel stagnant.
Y muchas veces aquí a los chairmans les ha pasado que viene alguien con ustedes y te dice, por ejemplo, Paloma, me siento estancado.
Right. Sometimes people say, my team, they just don't work hard. My leaders, they're not motivated.
Por ejemplo, mi equipo no crece, mis líderes no están motivados.
And I'll tell you what, every time you say that, every time you say anything, it's true. So when you say, I'm stuck, it's true. When you say, my team isn't motivated, it's true.
Y les voy a decir algo muy importante. Cada vez que tú dices, no, mi equipo no está motivado, me siento estancado, es verdad, porque todo lo que tú estás repitiendo y todo lo que tú estás diciendo, esa es la verdad.
So every single day, I want you guys to make a little change, okay? Start for the next 90 days to be aware of every word you say, every thought you have, right? Don't just live life like a robot. Live life alive and become aware of the words you speak, the thoughts you have. And if you feel something negative, flip it immediately to something positive.
Y quiero que el día de hoy hagamos algo y que hagamos pequeños cambios y que trabajen primeramente en ser conscientes de cada palabra que dices, de cada pensamiento que tienes. Cada vez que pienses algo negativo, que lo cambies, que seas consciente y que empieces a cambiar tus palabras, tus pensamientos de una forma positiva.
Right now, yesterday, so one of the guys that I personally enrolled last week, he brought in one of his good friends. And for a couple days, we were talking to this guy and he was a little scared. You could tell that he was scared of change. He had a bad experience with another company many years ago, and he was just scared to get started. He wanted to do it. He was excited, but he was just scared to make that step.
Y precisamente la semana pasada que traje a alguien nuevo al negocio, él le invitó a su amigo, entró su mejor amigo y estábamos platicando con él y realmente podía sentir que esta persona tenía miedo, estaba asustada.
And through our conversations, I, as the leader, was able to speak that confidence, speak that belief, right, into him. And he got started. And right now, he is on fire. So you have a lot of great people that will kill this. They will love trading. Trading will change their life, but it's up to you to speak that belief into them, speak that confidence so they can get past their fears.
Y lo que yo hice es que empecé a hablarle confianza a esa persona, empecé a transmitirle esa confianza y realmente es algo que tú y yo podemos hacer, introducir y hablar confianza, hablar luz, hablar todo eso positivo a las personas, porque tenemos gente extraordinaria, la gente es extraordinaria, simplemente necesitamos nosotros hablarles toda esa fe y esa confianza, dárselas a ellos para que puedan hacer esto de Forex, de la red. La gente necesita que nosotros les introduzcamos esa confianza.
All right, now what I want to do as we wrap this up and I jump to my next call, okay? What I want to do is I want to give you guys the challenge that I've been giving every single one of my teams for the last 3 weeks.
Lo que quiero hacer antes de ahorita terminar aquí mi participación es que quiero darles el reto que le he estado dando a todas las otras, en todas las otras llamadas que estaba haciendo, quiero lanzarles un reto.
Okay, you guys ready? Who jump
¿Están
in
listos?
that box. Mi gente, ¿su listo? ¿Sí o no? Vamos.
¿Quién está listo? Pongan aquí en el chat 5577, sí, let's go, súper.
Okay, what is it? ¿Quién esté listo? That's who's
Ajá,
ready.
¿quién está listo?
Okay, look, I'm working. Yo aprendiendo.
Really good, you're doing great.
I'm working, Paloma. I'm working. Okay, so look, here's the challenge. Now watch. I want to show you guys something very powerful, and you can use this in your different groups. I mean, Paloma, if you do this to your whole team, forget about it. It's game over. You're Chairman 500.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay, so ready? I'm going to give you guys the challenge. So what I want you guys to do every night. So this is, say this, Paloma. This is my secret for almost 7 years to always stay in momentum.
Ok, aquí les va el reto. Este es mi secreto para casi por 7 años mantenerme en momentum. Presten atención.
Okay, so what I realized many years ago is that I wanted to wake up every morning with momentum. Now, this is something you do, and you only do it for builders, right? But you can make your own strategy for traders. But what I'm going to talk about is specifically for people that are going for chairman.
Y bueno, esto es algo, lo que yo quería es levantarme cada mañana con momentum. Esto es más específicamente para la gente que es constructora, que está haciendo la red, pero digo, igual también se puede aplicar para la gente que hace Forex.
Okay, so right now on this call, we have 1,000 people.
Ok, en esta llamada, actualmente ahorita tenemos más de 1,000 personas, and it's also live on YouTube, so we have like a lot of...
There's even more. All right, this is crazy. What you guys are about to see is crazy, I promise. So watch this. Every night before you go to sleep, I want you to do 13 things. It will take you 5 minutes, okay? But 13 things you do every night before you turn your phone over and go to sleep.
Entonces, pongan mucha atención. Quiero que todos los días, antes de irse a dormir, se propongan y hagan estas 13 cosas. Les va a tomar 5 minutos de hacerlas.
Okay, the first part is every night, I want you to send a text or a voice message to 3 people giving them gratitude. So it maybe is business partners, you know, your socios, your mentor, it could be family, you know, friends, but every night, 3 messages to 3 new people, okay? Giving gratitude, very simple, but just letting them know that you are grateful to have them in your life.
Okay. Todos los días el primer paso es que le vas a mandar a 3 personas, pueden ser del negocio, pueden ser de tu familia, cualquiera, 3 nuevas personas todos los días de gratitud, un mensaje agradeciendo, un mensaje de gratitud. Eso es lo primero.
Now watch. You're going to wake up every single morning with positive energy coming back to you. So you send out a couple quick messages, you go to sleep, you wake up in the morning, you have positive energy on your plate. It's breakfast in bed. It's waiting for you every single day.
Entonces, fíjate lo que va a pasar. Te vas a levantar todos los días como hiciste eso cuando te fuiste a dormir y por la mañana te vas a levantar lleno de actitud positiva, lleno de, va a ser tu desayuno, vas a estar lleno de esa energía.
Okay. So that's only one part. Very powerful, but it's only one piece. The second piece is that every night before you go to sleep, I want you guys to go on Facebook, Instagram, somewhere on social media, and I want you to message 10 random people you don't know. Look on hashtags, look on, different cities, but you're going to connect and maybe send a DM, a comment, follow 10 new people every single night.
Así que el siguiente que van a hacer, paso número 2, es que le van a mandar un mensaje a 10 personas random que no conocen, o sea, 10 desconocidos, ya sea en Facebook, en Instagram, no importa, pero a 10 personas con las cuales van a empezar a crear una relación, una conexión. 10 personas nuevas totalmente desconocidas todos los días por la noche.
Guys, I did this the other day, all right, and I woke up the next morning with 5 responses from people I don't know, and right now I'm in the middle of prospecting them to join the business.
Chicos, yo estoy haciendo esto la otra vez. De esas 10 personas, 5 me mandaron una respuesta y ya estoy ahorita prospectándolas, invitándolas al negocio, a gente que ni conocía.
Okay, so let's say, now I know there's more than 1,000, but I want to show you how powerful this is. Let's say, okay, there's 1,000 people on the call, and we do this every day. So 30 days in the month.
Entonces, sé que hay más de 1,000 personas porque hay gente aquí conectada en YouTube en vivo, pero vamos a decir que somos 1,000 personas. Entonces, que hacemos esto 1,000 personas por 30 días.
In 1 month, we would talk, this whole group, we would talk to 30,000 new people that we don't know.
En un mes, entre todos nosotros, por 1,000 personas, por 30 días, le vamos a haber hablado a 30,000 nuevas personas que no conocemos.
Guys, 30,000 new people. That's crazy. Now, what about for 1 year?
Ahora imagínense si eso fue en un mes, ahora por un año. Aquí sería, it's 360,000 nuevas personas en un año.
Guys, 360,000 new conversations that we have by doing something very simple every single night.
So, imagínate 360,000 nuevas personas en un año entre todos nosotros por hacer algo tan sencillo.
Now check this out. You're building relationships, guys. So somebody's asking, like, what do you tell them? You're just making new friends, just connecting, give them a compliment. I found your page. You have amazing energy. I see your workout page. You're a leader, just connecting, building the conversation, because if you keep the conversation simple, eventually they're going to ask you what you do. They're going to ask you, why, what's the reason, or what do you do for money, or what do you do for your life?
Y simplemente, chicos, es algo sencillo, o sea, porque aquí están preguntando qué les decía, solamente es conectar, manténganlo simple, porque eventualmente si hacen conversaciones les van a preguntar a qué se dedican ustedes.
Guys, don't think that you need to sell people. This works. We know it works. You don't need to sell people on joining IM Academy. You just need to go out and connect with as many people as you can, start asking the right questions, and people are going to want to be around you. They're going to want to join your team.
Chicos, no se preocupen cómo les van a vender el negocio, o sea, lo que tienen que hacer es conectar con las personas, hacer las preguntas correctas y la gente va a querer estar alrededor de ustedes y eventualmente van a ser parte de su negocio. O sea, se trata de conectar con la gente.
You ready for here's the crazy part. If we talk to 360,000 new people in 1 year, and only 0.05% join the business. We have 18,000 new customers in 12 months that we did not know, all from social media.
O sea, aquí va la cuestión, algo muy, muy loco. Si mantenemos esas 10 personas todos los días, son 360,000, y si solamente el 0.05% entran al negocio, serían 18,000 nuevos clientes en un año. 18,000 nuevos clientes, solamente el 0.05%, chicos.
Guys,
Wow.
isn't that crazy, Paloma? Guys, this number is if you talk to 200 people and one join the business. 200 people and one, okay? I think we could talk to 200 people and get more than one, but I like to keep it very simple because this is fail proof. If the whole team on this call talks to 10 new people a day and 1 in 200 join, we have 18,000 new customers in 12 months.
Chicos, y a mí me gusta mantenerlo muy simple, porque esto sería de que de cada 200, uno entrara, y sabemos que 200 entran más, pero es para mantenerlo tan simple, para que ustedes se den cuenta lo que pasaría si todos empezamos a crear este hábito de hablar todos los días con 10, conectar con 10 nuevas personas.
And guys, that will lead to about 50 to 75 new chairmen in 1 year minimum on this team. All you on the webinar, we could have 50 to 100 new chairmen just from this strategy alone.
Chicos, y esto llevaría a que hubiera de 50 a 100 nuevos chairmans aquí, de los que están aquí conectados en esta llamada, solamente por seguir esta estrategia. Imagínense, chicos, 50 a 100 nuevos chairmans en un año de esta organización. Wow, that's crazy. It's amazing.
It's crazy, guys.
We are gonna do it.
No, it's gonna explode. And I'm gonna tell you guys, success is a decision. Momentum is a decision. So thank you, Paloma, for inviting me. I'm excited. I have to jump to my next call, but